Model Making Guru is sponsored by emodels.co.uk, your one-stop shop for all your model making needs. emodels.co.uk. Make something awesome. Hey everyone, it's Foxx from Model Making Guru here. Hello and welcome to a little quick video. I have received my first Premium Wargear Set. Now, this is exclusive to premium subscribers of the Warhammer Conquest magazine series. So if you are one, this is what you're going to get. You've probably already got yours. Mine seems to arrive a bit late. You've probably already got yours, but if you haven't yet, let's have a look inside and see what you're going to receive. Now, as far as I know, this is all going to be gameplay oriented stuff, so not anything right now of interest to me because our video build series focuses on building and painting. But let's take a look inside and see what we get. Well, I hate to disappoint you, but despite this being a pizza box size box, there's no pizza. Oh, I was just thinking that I could just go for a pizza right now. So you can see we have some things inside, some very nicely shrink wrapped things. Let's take a quick closer look and see exactly what all these bits and bobs are. Well, I have to tell you that my box came with one particular item that I wasn't expecting. It's a living guest. We appear to have a tiny beetle in my box. That's kind of adorable. Poor thing, he's probably starving, he's moving very slowly. I should go and rescue him and put him outside. I don't think you're meant to get, and I don't think you will get, a beetle in your box. But I'm glad I opened this today, because at least I can save his life. Let's go and make you free, little fella. First thing you get in the box. Yeah, 6 very nice, slightly transparent, almost like a block of jelly. Dices. Oh, you get 6 dice, and they've got a very nice Conquest logo where the number 6 is. You can, of course, combine these with the 6 you've got so far from the magazines to make 12. I'm sure by the end of this we'll have 1,000,000 dice, because when you're playing a game, you can frequently be using 30, 40, 50 dice. It gets like that. So I think we'll probably accrue quite a lot of dice. But hopefully we get more like these in the packs, in the Premium Wargear packs, because these are really quite nice. Next up, we have this very nice card of wound markers, and I assume objective markers. I'm not sure. I've not fully read the rules yet, so I'm still learning this game, you know. But yes, we have the wound markers and some objective markers, and they're very nice, double-sided, so you've got chaos and not chaos. And they're nice and thick. They're like foam boards, so they're not just little crappy paper things. They're nice, thick and sturdy, so they should last you a long time. You just push them out, and then you're ready to go. So they should last you quite a while. Next up, we have items that are going to be awesome, whether you're playing your own armies or you're playing along with the armies that this set will build you. We have what I think are, let's have a double check. No, oh, I'm supposed to show you what it was. Oh, data sheets. We've got data sheets. Now these are indispensable, whether you're, like I said, whether you're playing the Conquest games or whether you just incorporate these figures and models into your own existing army. These are absolutely vital, because what you want to be able to do when you're playing a game, you need to have fast access to all the stats for each individual unit. Now you could walk around with copies of the codexes for all the units and different armies, kind of a pain in the bum. So what we have here are the data sheets for all the units so far. So we've got an Intercessor squad, a Reaver squad, Lieutenant Calcium, we've got the we've got the Primani Librarian, we've got the Aggressor squad, the Hellblaster squad, which we haven't made yet because I'm not caught up with that issue yet, and the Inceptor squad again, which I've not made yet. Upcoming issues. And then on the Chaos side, we have the Blight Lord Terminators, not built those yet. Lord of Contagion, not done him yet. The Biologist Putrifier, not done that one yet. Foul Blightspawn, we've done him. Mephitic Blight Hauler, done that one. Poxwalkers, we've done all of those. And Plague Marines. So when you're playing the game, these are handy little data sheets that you can have, so you can see what the stats are for all the weapons, and you know what damage it can take, and what moves it can make, and all these kind of things, what morale checks and all that kind of thing. It's handy to have these to one side. Now I'm going to find these really useful, even if I never play this game of Conquest. I am building my own army, and of course what I intend on doing at some point is playing my army properly. So these will be handy. I don't have to walk around with a codex all the time. So do look after these and take care of them. I suspect we're going to have all of the ones we need by the end of this whole project for all the units we actually build. So let's put these to one side and we'll be really careful with them. Next up, for those interested in playing the game, these will be a real nice treat. We have a very, very nice, and I'm confused already, very, very nice playing board. Now it's designed to replace the crappy paper one you've got from the magazine so far. It's nice, solid, thick card, so it should last you a really, really long time, and it's double-sided, so you can have two different play areas. Now it's been a while since I looked at the one that came with the magazine, so I can't remember what that looks like, so I assume this matches it and it's the same size, and I assume it's the size that you need for the games with the figures you've got so far. However, as we get more figures, now I could be wrong here, as we get more figures and the games get bigger and bigger, I'm guessing we're going to start moving up to bigger play areas to approach a proper official size game space. Now an official game board, when you go to Games Workshop, you can buy terrain pieces, and they're basically these big squares with terrain on them, and you make them up together to make a table sort of play area. And I think the official size is something like 6 foot by 2 foot or 3 foot, something like that. I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I'm doing it from memory here. So I'm going to guess, but I don't know for sure. I'm going to guess in these Wargear packs, you're going to get more of these as time goes on because your battles are going to get bigger and bigger. So hopefully we get some more of these. I say I'm not focusing on the game straight away, but eventually, once I've got everything built and painted over time, I will get into playing the game. So I'm not going to be throwing all this away. It's just I'm not focusing on them in my videos. But this will come in handy, so I'm going to put that to one side. But it's very nice, it's very sturdy, should last a long time, and it saves you going to Games Workshop and buying terrain mats. Oh yeah, but that should be quite handy, that. And last but by no means least, we have this, which is, if you open it out, an enormous cardboard box. This is basically a box to store all your gameplay stuff in, all your Wargear pack stuff in. Now I'm not going to build this and fold it out because I am really pushed for space, and it's actually easier for me to keep all these things in the original pizza box that they came in than put everything in this box. I will eventually make this box, it's just I haven't got space right now. So it's just a cardboard box, it's got some nice designs on it, and it's just designed to be what you store all your Wargear stuff in. I wouldn't recommend storing your miniatures in this as time goes on. You can for the moment if you want to. However, because we're painting these things, the one thing you learn when you make this kind of model, especially if you're going to play things on the tabletop, when you finish painting a miniature, you need to varnish it, because if you just paint all your miniatures up and start playing them, if you've been playing with them so far as we've been building them, you probably already noticed that paint started to come off as you handle them. So when you finish painting them, you give them a good coat of varnish to protect them. We haven't been doing that, and we're not going to be doing that for another 1.5 years till we finish all these things. And it's not part of the magazine, but I'll show you anyway. However, if you put things in this box, they're going to be rolling around and flying around. Your models are going to be bashing about on each other. They're just going to get scratched to hell. So I wouldn't recommend storing your miniatures in this. Keep your Premium Wargear stuff, your boards, your dice, things like that, any tools and bits and bobs. If you've got scenery and terrain like the shipping crates and stuff, keep them in here. Anything that's not painted. But your other miniatures, I would recommend a skirmish case or something similar, and I'll show you that in a moment. It's not part of this Wargear pack, but I'll show you something like a skirmish case in a second. But I'm going to leave this unbuilt. I'm going to put it back in the pizza box. I'm thinking about pizza again. Oh. And as I mentioned, transporting and storing your minis, I thought I'd show you this. This is one of my many skirmish cases. Now this is a Citadel transport case. They do 3, skirmish, battle and crusade, each one getting bigger. This is the smallest one, the skirmish, and this should hold around about 100 miniatures, individual figure miniatures. It's basically a real tough plastic case, and inside you have foam lining on the top here, and you have these foam inserts which you can protect your minis in. Your minis will snuggle in there in the little wiggly bits. You can see here how they work. You can stretch them apart, you can move them around, you can just plonk your minis in there. You can see in here I've got my Mephitic Blight Hauler and the base for that. I've got the dudes we've just been painting in the last episode down here, and the top coat or top layer here. I've got all my other little figures squished in, and it's really stabby because every time I push it down I get something stabbing me in the hand from the Plague Marine side of business. Plague Marines, they're all covered in spiky things, poxwalkers everywhere. But yeah, it's just a really handy way. If you need to transport your minis, you want to go around to your mate's house and play a game, or maybe you want to go to your local store and play a game, get yourself a case. Now all the cases are available. You don't have to buy the Games Workshop Citadel cases. This I think is about 17 quid. I could be wrong, it's not massively expensive. The battle case is I think twice the size of this, and the crusade case is about 2/3 the size of that again. and I think that's about 45 quid. The Crusader case will hold millions of things, not literally millions, and it's up to you if you want to start off with a small case like this, just because we've not got many. This is all the stuff we've got so far, save for the big transport crate, or if you want to just get yourself the big massive Crusader case to start with, and then you've got plenty of space there for all the figures that you're going to get throughout the collection. Now obviously as we start getting vehicles, a vehicle could fill up half of this case straight away, so you're going to have to plan for those as well. But if you do want to store your minis carefully, especially right now while they're not varnished, and you don't want paint to be coming off, you don't want little fiddly bits to be snapping off, because all these Plague Marines and Foxx Walkers have got little spindly bits sticking out, do think about getting yourself some sort of storage. You can, if you want, just stick them on a shelf. They're perfectly safe there. Eventually though, you're going to want to take them somewhere, so don't just stick them in the cardboard box that comes with the Wargear set. Get yourself something like this. If you go around to your mate's house for a quick game, you might not be taking your entire army, so just get yourself a little skirmish case. Other brands are available. Have a look on the Games Workshop website or your local Warhammer store for these, or go onto Amazon or somewhere and just look up miniature transport cases, storage cases, something like that. There's many different brands available. Anyway, that's going to do us for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. It's only a quick look. I don't know how many Wargear packs we're going to get. The rumour is 4 in total, but nobody knows. Well, there's been a leak of what's going to come with the magazines. No one knows for sure what's going to come with the Wargear packs. And they are limited to premium magazine subscribers. Not my subscribers. People that subscribe to the magazine, but subscribe to the premium pack. You pay a bit extra and you get the Wargear packs. My guess is we're going to get more data cards, because I would suspect you're going to get data cards for every unit that you build. We'll probably get more gameplay mats. Other than that, I don't know. Probably more dice, I would guess. And I think we're going to get 3 more, maybe 4. But each time I get one, I'll do a little video for you, and we'll have a look and see, so you'll know in advance. Or maybe after you've already got yours, because I got mine late. And I seem to be getting mine late lately, which is a bit annoying. But that's going to do us. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode, which should cover issues 15, 16, 17 and 18, I think. And we've got more videos coming on the channel soon, so do keep an eye out for the little squidgy sub build, and then once that's done we're going to be starting on the Master Grade Sazami, so do keep an eye on the channel. Remember to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, take care of yourselves, go make something awesome, go be awesome, you there, go be awesome, and I'll say adios amigos.